Claire, what's the latest where you are?
We have just heard the sentence for Nicolas Sarkozy, France's former president. To remind you, he's been found guilty of criminal conspiracy. By that, the judge meant that he was involved in a group in the view of preparing corruption. And that group, he said, we understand from the judge in this case, she said that Nicolas Sarkozy is guilty of this criminal conspiracy, and for that, a 5-year prison sentence with immediate effect. So therefore, before Nicolas Sarkozy can appeal. Now, an immediate detention order has been deferred, so he will not go straight behind bars, because the judge considered that he had shown himself to be present at the trial, that he, we understand, is not some kind of a flight risk, and that he needed to get his professional affairs in order. But this is a very serious conviction and sentence for the former French president.
And Claire, just talk us through, we were talking with our guests about how this is not the first case where the former president, Nicolas Sarkozy, has been found guilty. And just for our viewers around the world, talk us through some of the other guilty convictions against the former president.
Certainly, Nicolas Sarkozy has been convicted in 2 other cases: corruption, influence peddling. He even had to wear an electronic tag for a short period of time earlier this year. But this case, the accusations of Libyan financing for his electoral campaign, by far the most serious accusation. And basically what he's been found guilty of is having been in a group, so a criminal conspiracy, with the view of preparing corruption. And the judge said that he had allowed, and he was aware that his collaborators, so Claude Guéant, Brice Hortefeux, former ministers, had gone and tried to find financing from his campaign from Muammar Gaddafi. Now, Sarkozy has always denied that, as have his former ministers who were defendants in this trial as well. But what the judge says, we understand, is that Nicolas Sarkozy was not found guilty of embezzlement. He was cleared of embezzlement, illegal campaign financing and corruption, because there's been no proof, no evidence creating a direct line from Gaddafi's coffers to the coffers of Nicolas Sarkozy's electoral campaign. So no proof was found that Gaddafi's money actually ended up in the coffers of Nicolas Sarkozy's campaign. So he was cleared of 3 out of the 4 accusations. But being found guilty of being in a criminal conspiracy has meant a 5-year prison sentence for the former French president, Nicolas Sarkozy.
Claire, thank you very much.